Alrighty, so today the Chaos Battle PvP mode is actually active right now. All you have to do is go over to the ungeared PvP section and you can see this little lightning sort of surrounded new icon which has Chaos Battle in it. And if you don't know, the whole thing behind this sort of game mode is that every character has a score tied to them, so unfortunately, they decided to go with an automated route, which I think would have been fine if they didn't already have like base values for maybe like the festival characters or just like meta characters at the moment. The problem being, it goes off of how used the character is currently in the game, basically. So, obviously, there's a lot of Lost Vein teams because the Sins team is really big, so he has a really high score. Escanor's not as used, so his score is still pretty high, but not as high. You can only go up to 5,000 score, so it does limit what teams you can actually use. I was actually going to use Devo's human team, which has Roxy in this position, and then it has green Gil Thunder in the back, but unfortunately, because there's such a slight shift in meta when it comes to global and JP, Roxy has a little bit higher of a score, or maybe Escanor does. I'm not 100% sure which one it was, but one of them has a higher score than they do on JP for week 1, so it actually becomes too expensive to run Gil Thunder in the back once you put Roxy in this slot. So I had to tweak the team a little bit, which is a little bit interesting because obviously it's going to differ from time to time. If you have not seen already on JP, the week 2 meta is absolutely awful because everybody was playing Chaos Battle and they were using all these underutilized teams, and now all of the really OP characters like, you know, Purgatory Melee and Demon King and stuff like that, their values went down, so now it just looks like normal PvP, which is really annoying. So, we're going to be trying a human team today first. I wanted to use Devo's exact team just to see how it was going to go, because I was interested, because Devo's a cool guy. Shout out Devo if you want to check him out. I'll leave a link to his channel. But this is pretty much all we can do. So, like, we can't do it exactly like that because Global has different scores, which is a bit interesting, but also a bit weird. So, let's hop in. I went for Rudy. I don't know how well that's going to go, just because he has an Infect, and he can hit pretty hard once you build up some stacks. So, I think it could be pretty interesting. From my understanding, Demon King teams are still going to be pretty relevant. The rest of the team that they use with him are going to be pretty bad because he has such a high score. And then, on the other hand, Tyr is also another character that is pretty hefty also, which means that there's going to be some weird times, I think. My strategy here is that because everyone is going to be using these really stupid bad teams, these stupid bad units with Demon King, I'm just going to try to kill everyone off except Demon King, and then try to kill him off once he, actually has his stats popped, which might end up biting me, but I think it's going to be my best option realistically. So he does have Estarossa in the back, so he could potentially stance. He actually pulled the card for Estarossa. Did he really get a stance turn 1? No way. No way. All right. So, okay, he's going to put on the... It's going to put on the shield, which isn't a big problem because I can still delete it. So let's go ahead and do something like this. Hopefully that will be enough to kill Estarossa. Okay, really good damage there. This will be more than enough to kill Esta. So bam, and then this is a full stacks Rudy attack on type advantage, so 154 there. He's going to pop stats right here, which could potentially be an issue, of course. But, okay, he's got a gold card. It's still probably going to hurt quite a bit. Here's hoping we can at least survive it. Okay, he didn't go for the gold card, actually. No, he did. Wait. Yeah, he did. Okay, so he gets rid of Escanor. Completely understandable. He still has this shield up, which is unfortunate. I think what I'm going to do is... I don't have any stacks on... Naofumi either, which is really bad. I think we'll go for this, so that way I don't disable anybody. I'm pretty sure he has Tarmiel Link on his Demon King here, so that does get through the shield, just barely. And then we can hopefully try to kill him off this next turn. If he uses a single target on Naofumi, I can still revive, which is good. And then hopefully I can just go for attacks in. He went for the AoE, so he's still going to be able to beat me. God, that's so annoying. Okay, well, I don't think he actually killed me there. So let's go for the attack here, because I need to shield up if I'm going to use the ultimate, but I don't know if we're going to be able to pull that off or not. I genuinely don't think we're going to be able to. I mean, I still have a revive. I'm only 1/6 on Naofumi, though. God, I wish I would have pulled more copies of Naofumi. Alright, so he dies. Oh, I guess he did already pop my res. That's unfortunate. Alright. Ooh, we have an Angel team, actually. That's kind of cool. I wonder how the Angel team is going to fare with this, because obviously the teams are going to be a bit different. So I'm genuinely kind of curious on that. We're going to go for this. I assume he might be running evasion food, so this might get eaten. It does. Okay, I have a level 2 though. This is going to do a lot. Okay. Well, it could have been a little bit better. Did about half HP there. But it's not too bad overall. We pull an extra level 2 Cruel Sun, which is nice. And then we do pull another Infect. It's not really... The Infect isn't going to matter too much, I don't think. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, he's pushing Tarmiel's ultimate here. I don't have a way to get rid of ultimates. Okay, that was actually pretty decent damage. So, I guess we can go ahead and try to kill off the Tarmiel. I don't think we're going to have an issue killing Tarmiel. I almost want to use the Rudy card because he'll be max, and then we've already got ultimate with... But I also don't want to drop the ball here, so... We're going to use Rudius because it's Titan neutral. I'm going to believe in the man. Probably going to be a mistake if I'm being 100% honest. Maybe should have... Well, I guess I needed to put the Infect on regardless. I was going to say maybe I should have removed the buffs first, but... Yeah, looking pretty good there. So now Tarmiel's out of the way. We have ultimate with... Escanor, which is kind of nice. A lot of people are running Red Liz in the back, which is completely understandable. She's a super low value unit, and she's actually a halfway decent backliner, so she got that going for her. Not doing a whole lot there. She is technically a goddess too, so she's not like ruining the team formation here. Not enough to kill me off though, so I think I'm pretty much good to go here. Let's even put up the shield to see how much extra damage we're going to do, so we'll just go ahead and burst him down. From my understanding, from what I was told from the people who did play on JP or have a little bit more knowledge on the game mode than me, you're going to fight a lot of real players in the first like couple of days because everybody's going to be playing the game mode, and then apparently after that it's just going to be a lot of people's bots, which is going to be really weird. So I'm not 100% sure how that's going to look, but okay. I mean, Goddess team... Unfortunately, still not very good, even in this new game mode. I mean, not terrible. Oh, you have to win your games if you want to... Or do you just have to play the game mode to get those? I said acquired on both of them, right? Okay, I'm still not 100% sure how this works, but let's do one more. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty, what do we got here? Oh, okay, another Angel team. It's not the same guy, so that's also interesting. Assuming he probably... also has evasion food on, if I had to guess. Let's go for... I kind of want to save the shield, to be honest with you. Let's go for this to bait the evasion out. This, and then I almost want to try to kill Tarmiel, but I'd like to get some damage off on the Mael. So let's just go for this. I think he's still got evasion on. Okay, actually not running evasion. Okay, kind of interesting. So maybe should have... I guess technically I should have infected first, but it's not like it's going to matter. I pretty much needed to bait out evasion food there anyway. Not as much damage turn 1. The Naofumi shield definitely helped me out with that a little bit in the last match that we did. We could get a level 2 stance, which is nice, but I think I'm going to use them as level 1s. Even though they would last for 2 turns, but it's going to give me a pretty big damage boost if I use them. So I kind of need to. Let's go for the kill on Mael here, I think, unless he kills off. Okay, he's going for Escanor. Oh, that's so much damage. Holy. Okay, so that is not going to work like I was hoping for. Luckily, I should be able to still max out Rudy's stacks here. So Shouldn't be too big of an issue, I don't think. So let's go for the shield. This will be a 2-turn shield at least. We'll go for the infect, and then we'll go for the big attack on the Mael here. So, boom. Okay damage, but, you know, the infect is what matters. Alright. Oh no, 92 is not what I was hoping for there. He is infected, so he shouldn't be able to lifesteal a whole lot of stuff back. We pull another level 2 stance, and he's got to fight into Naofumi at this point, so there's potential for us to actually build some stacks here, and then we can go ahead and throw up another stance next turn, and then attack with him. And then maybe go ahead and throw the Rudius Flood card out, because I really need to get rid of this Mael here. This Mael is a big hindrance here, which he was able to kill off Escanor pretty quickly, so that's really, really good for him. Okay, not quite as much as I was hoping for. Oh, I forgot I still keep my shield on. I was expecting him to pop my shield. So let's go for Infect into this, I know that Tarmiel is still going to be able to attack me. Here's, I guess, best case scenario is this kills Mael, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, not quite enough damage there. I gotta kill him first, though, because he will absolutely wipe me. I think there's a chance I can survive Tarmiel, but I also have full ultimate move gauge, so that's also not helping me much there. Luckily, Naofumi can't have more than one debuff on at a time, so that actually kind of helps me a little bit, but this ultimate is probably going to kill me. I think it'll even kill Easton, realistically. Luckily, I'll have a revive on Naofumi. I don't know how well it's going to go, though. Oh, wait. Oh, I killed Mael off, so it got rid of his ultimate. I completely forgot. Alright, we're absolutely cracked at this game. I'm so dumb. I really want to use the Naofumi card. I think I will, and then I'll go ahead and try to kill off Tarmiel with the ultimate. I don't think we're going to have any issues there. This many stacks, though, should be really nice for this damage. It's actually not doing as much as I was hoping for. I guess I'm just used to using him on like a full defense kind of team. And with something like this, it doesn't work as well. I think that's why Devo uses the Green Gil Thunder in the back, because with Green Gil Thunder in the back, you're at least giving him something. I think Green Gil Thunder is defense-related stats. It's not as much like defense, of course, as the blue one, who's just 60% defense only, but it's still like a pretty big boost for Naofumi himself, whereas like on this team, he's kind of just tanking and not doing much else, which is very interesting. It's not as good, of course. I think because of the whole like global JP difference in points, it's definitely affecting that a little bit. So not as good, of course, as the one that he was using. I'm like 100% sure of that, because he was also using Roxy, which I think is a great unit for getting through like damage caps and stuff like that. Whereas I literally just can't use her. It's really unfortunate. So I think that's going to be it for this video. We're going to try out a whole bunch of different teams this week, I think. I think the JP players have already come up with the best team to get you 100 diamonds, like every single one of them say that. So we're going to try out a whole bunch of those teams and see how many of them are actually good, I guess. If the values are the same, I guess. So we already ran into that issue a little bit. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in seeing more content for this game mode specifically, Davo already has a bunch of videos out for it, because obviously he's a week ahead on JP. So feel free to go check him out. I'll leave a link either in the title, the description, something like that, so you'll be able to find him. But that is it from me. Feel free to subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.